Welcome to the world of amazing endangered animals. Hi there, Henry. What's with the hat?
I'm going in search of big game. There's something now.
Henry, you can't shoot that leopard.
I'm not hunting it. I'm taking its picture.
Oh, that's good. You do know that leopards are endangered animals.
Excuse me. Of course I know they're dangerous.
Not dangerous, endangered. It means there are very few of them left. They could soon be extinct.
What? Like the dinosaurs? You mean all gone?
That's right.
Uh-oh! If he's hungry, then I'm the one that's endangered. Excuse me while I make myself scarce.
Being in danger and being endangered are very different things, Henry. But these days, more and more animals are in danger of becoming endangered.
Why doesn't somebody do something about it?
It's not always possible to do anything. You see, some animals are better equipped to survive than others. It's just nature's way.
But what I don't get is how an animal as big as an elephant can be endangered. Or a whale.
Big animals grow slowly and don't have many babies. If their population crashes because of climate change or lack of food, then it can be really tough for them to recover.
Oh no, did he die because of climate change?
No, Henry. These days, many animals die or become endangered because of the things people do.
I thought people might have something to do with it.
It's not that simple, Henry. There are so many more people now than there were 100 years ago. They use a lot more resources, and that means more pollution and less space for animals.
How many species are endangered?
Thousands.
Thousands?
Yes, and it's not just big animals that are endangered. Most of the world's endangered animals are actually really small. They're usually the ones that we know very little about.
How do we know they're endangered then?
It's often one of the only things that scientists do know. We know that these barbarousas are found on just a few islands in Southeast Asia, where their forest home is slowly being destroyed. We also know that they're a good source of food for the islanders.
But they're just pigs.
Not just any pigs, Henry. Check out those tusks.
Whoa! These guys look really tough. They can't be in any danger.
Sorry, Henry. The final thing we know is that if they don't get help soon, they're dead as a dino. You can't spray those bugs, Henry.
Why not?
Well, just think, if the bugs are poisoned and the frogs eat the bugs and then the heron eats the frogs...
Wow! Then they all get poisoned too. Yikes! Maybe I won't spray after all. I guess I better get back to my other hobby.
And what's that?
Boat building.
Really?
Yeah, I got some great wood all the way from the South American rainforests.
No! Henry! You can't use wood from the rainforest.
Why not? They got loads of it.
Lots of people think just like that, Henry, but it's not really true anymore.
It isn't?
No. Rainforests are being destroyed at an alarming rate. Millions of trees have been cut for timber, and whole jungles have been burned to provide new land for farms.
Yeah, but they'll grow back, won't they?
Not fast enough, and not at all if the land is kept clear for farms. But it's not just the trees in the forest that are being destroyed. The animals that live in them are disappearing too. Most of them are specially adapted to live in these forests, not on farms. No trees means no home, and that's one of the main ways animals become endangered.
Yikes! Well, sea creatures are okay. You can't burn the sea.
No, but you can pollute it. Every year, millions of gallons of crude oil are dumped into the sea.
Crude is right. Sheesh, who would do that?
Sometimes oil tankers have accidents.
Excuse me. What's that?
That's a duck.
But it's covered in oil. It'll wash off, right?
Maybe, Henry, but maybe not. Spilled oil kills millions of animals all over the world every year. Even rescued birds may be too sick to survive.
Hey, that whale should be okay. He's way bigger than those little birds.
Oil can hurt whales too, but they face lots of other problems as well. This humpback whale has a big problem with fishing nets.
Come on, whales don't use fishing nets.
No, Henry, people do. But when people and whales try to fish in the same place, then the whales can get caught up in the nets.
Some catch. If I was a huge whale, I'd just bust out.
They can't, Henry. Modern nets are too strong, and if whales get caught underwater, they can't come up to the surface to breathe, and then they can drown.
Hey guys, this is no time for a cruise around the bay. There are whales to be saved.
I think that's what they're doing, Henry.
Are you sure?
They're just trying to free the whale from the nets.
They are? So he's okay?
This time, yes. He's the one that got away.
Yay! Free whaling! Run wild! Run free!
Henry, it's time for your report. It's time for your special report.
What? Now?
Yes, Henry, now.
Oh.
You are ready, aren't you?
Of course I am. What was it about again?
You're supposed to be telling us what happened to the passenger pigeon, Henry.
Oh, right. Here goes. Okay, so about 100 years ago, there were millions and millions of passenger pigeons, but now there are none left at all. How am I doing so far?
Very good, Henry. So why did they disappear?
I'm getting to that. You're just so impatient. Okay, so the passenger pigeons used to carry all the mail for the post office, but they couldn't fly very fast. So eventually, man invented the airplane, and the pigeons were all fired. They switched jobs to pizza delivery, but then man invented the motorcycle, and they lost their jobs again. The passenger pigeons decided there was no future for them on Earth, so they built spaceships and flew off to seek out new worlds, boldly going where no pigeon had gone before. They eventually found a planet with no planes and no motorcycles, and cornered the intergalactic pizza delivery market. But they still come and visit us occasionally, just to make sure the planet's okay. And we think they're UFOs. And that's what happened to the passenger pigeons, and that's straight from the lizard's mouth. So, do I get an A or what?
Henry, even an or what would be too good for that report.
Didn't I even get one bit right?
Not even one, Henry.
Rats.
Passenger pigeons didn't lose their jobs or go off to another planet. They died out.
Oh.
Some 400 years ago, when Europeans first arrived in America, they encountered many animals that they'd never seen before. But there was one bird that, even though it was new, looked familiar to them, the passenger pigeon.
How come it was familiar? Did they meet at a party?
No, it was because they were very similar to the pigeons they were used to back home. They cooed, ate seed, and tasted good, just like the pigeons back in Europe.
Yuck! That's disgusting!
Maybe to you, but when the settlers discovered passenger pigeons, they put them straight on the menu.
And it was bye-bye birdie?
Not quite. People thought that because there were so many of them, they'd never die out.
There must have been a lot of pigeons then.
Oh, yeah. At one time, it was thought that there were more passenger pigeons than all the other birds in America combined. One onlooker reported seeing a huge flock flying over that covered the whole sky for 3 days.
Whoa, that's amazing! So why did they die out then?
They were hunted a lot, partly to protect crops and partly to feed the fast-growing population of North America. Billions of birds were killed every year.
Billions? Whoa. Didn't anyone realize that they were killing too many?
Unfortunately not. It was only when it was too late that people realized. The Quelea finch in Africa faces a lot of the same problems. It's probably the most common bird in the world today, and because it's an agricultural pest, millions are killed every year.
Don't people ever learn?
Now, that's a tough question, but the thing is, Quelea aren't endangered. They can breed so fast that in only a few weeks their numbers are back up to where they were before they were hunted. Passenger pigeons were very slow breeders. They just couldn't keep up with the hunting. Martha, the last ever passenger pigeon, died in September 1914 at the Cincinnati Zoo. With her death, the whole passenger pigeon species passed out of existence.
What a sad story.
I know, and the same thing has happened to a lot of other animals.
Well, not anymore. Henry is on the case.
I guess every little bit helps, Henry.
Who are you calling little?